Here it is. Here's the president of Venezuela. Finally made it into the United States. I don't know if he's getting on board or off the board. I think he's getting off the plane. And right now he just arrived in America. This is a massive win for America. USA, USA, USA. Goo goo gaggle, goo goo gaggle. But no, in all seriousness, this is a massive W for the United States, and also a massive W for Venezuela. This guy is a tyrant. He's a communist. He's been destroying the country of Venezuela and destroying the people, taking all their money, basically making them slaves to his own regime. And just the fact that America went into another country and took their president shows you how much power the United States military actually has. The Venezuelan people, they are so excited. They're all celebrating, not only in the country, but Venezuelans here in the United States are also celebrating, all thanks to President Trump for pulling off this massive W. This guy, the former president of Venezuela, he's a dictator. He was a bad guy. He need to be taken down. He's lucky he didn't get KIA, but instead we just went to his own country, captured him and his wife. He is still alive. He's going to be facing some charges, probably, most likely, right? Going to end up in some type of maximum security prison. I'm sure he's going to be talking to Trump. And we caught this guy, man. It just shows you how much power the U.S. military actually have. And I'm also glad to report that not one single person who was on this mission got hurt. Nobody got hurt from our side. So that's a great news right there, because anytime you're going into these things, especially going into another country with Air Force and everything like that, and trying to, especially, steal another president and capture him, the risk is always high for somebody to get hurt, right? But if you figure it out and think through this properly, like President Trump has, we came up with a good, strong plan where none of our men would get hurt. And mission accomplished. So bravo to the military people who actually carried this plan out. Good job for them. They did their country proud. They also did the country of Venezuela proud. Venezuelan people, again, they're just happy. They're dancing on the street. This guy's been ruining them with an iron thumb for a couple years now. And they were never able to get the head of Venezuelan people. So, and Trump warned this guy several times, but just ignored the warnings. And he didn't think the United States was this powerful. Well, he just found out, and the world just found out. We are the most powerfulest military in the United States. Venezuela, even the people who do like this guy, they're not going to do anything. There's nothing they can do but plead, right? They don't want to mess with the United States, Venezuela. They don't have the manpower, nor they don't have the technology and all that. I think this is him coming off the plane right now. Maybe not, maybe so. They showed a picture of the president of Venezuela. He had blindfold on and headphones on. They did not want him to know anything about where he was going. This picture is so dark. I don't know why. It can't be that dark out, right? In New York City, I don't know. The sun does go down a little bit earlier, but right now I can't see if it's that guy. This is Fox News. It says that person, president, arrived in New York. Right now, here is the footage of that plane. I don't know what he's doing quite in New York, though. I know Trump has a tower there, but I thought maybe he would go to like a secure location. Maybe this is like the transfer of planes to get him to a different location as well. But all I really know is that United States Army stuck into the middle of the night and got this guy and his wife, and now they're bringing him back to the United States. Just a great job by the Trump administration right now. It's a really good thing that Kamala Harris did not become president, because if she was president at this point, we'd already be in World War III for sure. Nobody respects her whatsoever. Trump has made America great again. Trump has made America strong again. Trump is doing a fantastic job as our president. And I'm happy I voted for the guy. I do not regret my vote at all. And this shows you the type of guy Trump is, right? He doesn't talk. He actually get things done, unlike Democrats do. Democrats, all they do is yell and complain about this and that. That is the guy right there. They're bringing him down right here where you see my arrow. I think that's him right here. They're leading him down the stairs because he does have a bag over his face so he can't see anything as they're leading him down the stairs, I guess, onto another plane or maybe just into a vehicle that will drive to Washington. I'm not quite sure. But obviously this is like a top, person you want to keep an eye on. And they're helping him down the steps because they got a bag over his head, according to Fox. And yeah, Democrats, man, they never get anything done like this. All they do is like complain and make up a bunch of other stuff just to try to say, oh, look, Trump's a bad guy, when really Trump is a good president, bro. Democrats don't have anything on Trump. They just make stuff up as they go along. This is a massive W by the Trump administration. You can barely see the guy. As it is, it's so dark. Right? But it looks like maybe he's getting into a vehicle. I don't know, guys. I'm munching down on some chips watching this. Yeah, it's just a W for America, I woke up, saw the news, and my first thought was everyone okay, on our side. Once I figured everyone out was okay on our side, nobody got hurt because of Trump's great planning. He's such a great president, bro. Way better than Biden. I think even if you're a Democrat, you can at least agree with that, right? I mean, Democrats may be slow, but they're not that slow. At least some of them ain't that slow, right? There's a lot of people better than Biden who had dementia his whole presidency, and the Democrats, they covered it up. I mean, it was obviously there. There he is. Maybe this is him right here. I'm not 100% sure if that's him. But it looks like they're transferring him into, what is that, a helicopter? Yeah, they might be transferring him to a helicopter or into this building. Not quite sure yet. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I did find this intriguing because he is in the United States officially. The VP of Venezuela is really mad. She wants him released. Girl, we just captured him. You think we're just going to let him go? We just captured him. Yeah, you're never going to see him in Venezuela probably ever again. No, not unless not unless somehow a Democrat president wins, then the Democrat president will let him go and let him go back to Venezuela to rule over the people. I mean, this guy's a bad guy. This was a good move by the Trump administration to take this guy down, to save Venezuela people. You don't think this is going to change anything? Watch all the Venezuelan people that are doing it right now, that are happy that he is gone. They will tell you what type of guy this person is. So if you're a Democrat, you're saying, oh, I can't believe Trump did this. Trump is the evil guy. Blah, blah, blah. No, Trump is helping not only America, but he's also helping Venezuela. Because this guy is a dictator. And Venezuelan people really do appreciate this. And for the Venezuelans that were on this guy's side, there's nothing they can do. All they can do is complain. And Trump already sent out a tweet, you better not mess with the peaceful protesters that are celebrating this. Don't hurt them. Because they have a right to celebrate. They've been trampled over by this guy for a long time now. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, probably Trump ain't on there. He's probably like talking to him on a phone call or something. But you know he's gonna see President Trump. President Trump is not gonna bring him over to the United States and not let him see him face to face. I don't know what type of charges he's gonna be facing. There's a lot of different charges that this guy deserves to be facing. I'm sure he'll probably just get the throw. He's never gonna see daylight again. He's gonna be behind bars after Trump talks to him and everything like that. And rightly so. And what is Venezuela gonna do, bro? We went in the middle of the night and we took the Venezuelan president. That is just crazy.
We have got to the point
First of
where
all,
literally anybody
going
can
into
fully working app without knowing how to code.
Let me skip
This is
this.
base 44.
Where's the skip button?
The current industry-leading AI app builder.
I don't know where the
Believe
skip
kind of
button
apps
is.
people are creating smart nutrition apps.
What is there?
inventory trackers.
Okay, well there's no skip button. I'll just mute it then, I guess. Oh wait, there's the skip button. It's up at top. I thought normally it's like down here somewhere. But yeah, man, what are the Venezuelan government ain't gonna do anything. They do not want a war with the United States. Because we are just so much better than they are in every single way. So they don't want to go down that route, right? So I ain't worried about no retaliation or anything like that. Good job by Trump, you know, to get this done. And right now, don't know the guy's name, but he is in the United States as of this moment. And he's inside this building. Yeah, he's still alive. His wife is there too. So,
Okay.
yeah, what a good massive win by Trump. I think I'm going to end the video there. I'm going to watch some other videos as well. But this one, I was just intrigued because he actually did arrive in the United States. He's in New York right now. So, but big win for the Trump administration. This is how you get things done. You don't talk about it, you do it. And Trump is that man to get it done and do it. I'm happy he's president. And this is the result of him being president. Okay, we're all getting a little bit more money. Cost of living has gone down. This Trump is doing a great job. And yeah, with that, I'm going to end the video here. We're going to check out some more videos. As soon as I can.
Okay, so we have roughly
Exit that. Alright, I'm going to stop it.